Alright, good morning guys. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Tuesday edition, which is unfortunately the shorter edition of the stream. Servers go down at 8 Eastern Standard Time, so we have just right at about 2 hours of leveling. So we're going to start in Outlands today. As per normal, let's go ahead and knock out the rules for anyone that's watching that may not be familiar. See how quickly I can do this. There's no dying, no gear above white quality. You can't wear grays. There's no gear enchants, no talents, no potions, no flasks, no elixirs, no hellstones unless you're a warlock. No joining groups or raids, no killing dungeon or raid bosses, no food buffs, no XP boosting activities such as your recruiter friend, your monk racial, or your XP potions. No pet battle leveling, no bodyguards referring to warlords of Draenor and Legion, and no professions aside from first aid. I think I'm getting pretty good at this actually. So let's see. Let's tuck that away and catch up with chat here. Oh man, Batcry, Reptis, Progressive, Joan. Oh, good morning guys. Thanks for joining first thing in the morning. That's kind of neat. Let's see, let me catch up with chat here. Progressive says, yep, I started yesterday. Yeah, Progressive, congrats on level 10, man. I saw the Dwarf Warrior a little bit. Looks, you're braver than I am. I don't think I could, I would start out, just me, because I'm a little bit of a noob. I would start out with anything but a Night Elf, but I think the crit chance, like you were saying yesterday, will give you a little bit of an edge. So that was a pretty good call there. Unkind, good morning. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen your name before. Michael Bailey says 3 times. I hope you have it down. Me too, man. This is the second time we've made it to Outland, so we are back in Fellreaver country. Let's go ahead and log in here. Since we're all on and everybody's here, let's go ahead and knock out and update the YouTube Ironman Challenger update. Alright, so we have 2 new contenders with Progressive Logic and where did I put him? Keithy, there we go. Keithy made it 15, Progressive made it 10. So we have 2 new hunters in the Ironman Challenge, so that's kind of cool. Good luck to you guys. All of these guys, I'm going to put my mouse over here, that way you can kind of, all of these guys are in all the channels are linked in the description, so feel free to check them out and see how they're doing, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll probably put it back up toward the end of the stream, but I did want to at least throw that up there for now. Alright, so we need to find our portal to Outland. Do I have Sam with me? Yeah, alright. So we're going to do a quick gear check. We are wearing all green and, not green, all white and gray items. So with that being said, let's hope the portal's up. And there she is. Here we go. Progressive says it's a yeah, it's an extra 2% crit. Okay, all right, that's good. For some reason I was thinking it's 1, but if it gives you 2, that's even better, obviously. Rick just said, Qyune, did you look at the song One Head Killing? No, I didn't. Let me write that down. I completely forgot about that. I did that 12-hour stream yesterday, and I think I went brain dead after that. So let me write that down this time, because I would not remember otherwise. There's 12-foot ninja, right? That did one-hand killing. Is that right? Make sure I'm somewhere safe while I write this down. 12-foot ninja. One-hand killing. Alright, so my bad. Alright. Unkind says, not bad. You commented on my stream the other day, so I thought I'd come visit. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. I also don't want to be that kind of but it's Jolt. Okay, we'll say Jolt. After says, yep, 12 hours is a long stream. Yes, it was. Like I said, I kind of went brain dead toward the end, but we went from 41 to 58, so I think that was I was semi-decent, I think. For some reason, toward the end of the stream, I had forgotten that I did a stream on Sunday, and I thought I went from 37 to 58, but it was 41 to 58, for whatever that's worth. So we are off to Honor Hold. I guess we just talked to him? Okay, yeah. And let's see, Jolt says, I probably gets really confused with the UI layout. I'm still pretty much new. Yeah, no, it took me a while to set up mine a little bit, but it's just a balance of Sexy Maps, Z-Pearl, and Bartender. The reason I have it oddly, I'll put my mouse over here, oddly set up like this as opposed to this, is it kind of just mimics my keyboard and my mouse, so mentally it's just easier to associate the two. But yeah, that is kind of a unusual layout, but that's kind of how I set it up. I do have all my goblin gliders necessary. I put it in 3 spots so I can just kind of have an oh shit click moment if I fall off a ledge or something. Progressive says, I bet you were tired because my eyes get heavy after 2 hours of playing. Yes, I was. Let's see, I think I actually fell asleep last night at around 8 p.m. and I don't think I woke up a single time, and I slept till about 4 a.m. so that's somewhat rare. Usually I wake up once or twice a night for whatever reason, but not last night. That was a little rough. I'm gonna go ahead and bind my Hearthstone here if I can get out of this. There we go. So just as a tidbit, if you kind of face away, whatever orientation your character is, you know, in this 360, if you kind of set him up so that he's facing where you're going to take off or where you want to be going when you hearth, that's kind of direction you'll be hearth to. So free bit of information there. Alright, so we're just normally on our Tuesdays, you know, server is shut down at 8 a.m. Eastern time, so I guess that means, you know, normally it's a 2-hour stream. Sometimes I'll stream later, sometimes I won't. Today will be one of those times where I do not. I just have a good bit going on after the stream, so it'll be a 2-hour stream today, and we'll pretty much just get as far as we can. Once the countdown starts, we'll kind of save our Hearthstone for that moment and hearth back and get somewhere safe. That way, in case the servers just give us a countdown and then randomly crash, we'll be prepared for that. I don't want the game to shut down prematurely and then I'm out in the middle of a handful of mobs, so we'll watch out for that. Let's see, Repta says, progression, you get used to it. Had an old channel and I did a 24-hour World of Warcraft stream. See, Repta, someone mentioned that the other day, doing a 24-hour stream. I don't think I'll do that. I'm just one of those people that prioritizes sleep too much. In 24 hours, that is just an insane amount of time. You kind of have to talk through your stream the entire time, more or less. And if you did 24 hours of that, I think I'd be brain dead by the time I got done with 24 hours. I have heard of people doing 48 and 72 hours, and that's honestly, that's kind of dangerous. I don't think that's a good investment of time and health. Joe says, I can't sleep if I stay up playing longer than 3 hours. I just keep the grind going. Yeah, you know, you kind of get that runner's high sometimes. I guess if you can apply that to a gaming setting, but yeah, I completely understand what you mean. Because while I was streaming for those 12 hours, even at the end of 12 hours, during the stream, I wasn't tired. But once I've ended it and kind of just looked up at the ceiling for about 5 minutes, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm tired. So we need to kill 20 orcs. So we'll go ahead and do this. The Fell Reaver doesn't come by here, but you know, the other tiring thing was Ungoro. The constant rotating around, spinning around with the screen and whatnot, just because you're always on the lookout for one of those dinosaurs that has 7 or 8 times your health. But alright, let's see. You know what? Let's we have level 45 food. Let's go get some adequately leveled food here. Just in case there's any unclarity, lack of clarity for food, you can eat. You can eat, but as long as the food doesn't provide you any sort of stat buff or extra buff, any buff really actually, it's completely okay. So let's go ahead and I have stuff to sell. Okay. All right. Usually I sell my empty my inventory before I log off, but I guess I forgot to do that. All right. Let's see. We have level 55 and 65, so we'll go ahead and buy that. That's kind of nice. 14,000 health in 30 seconds. So if we get down to 1%, we can pretty much get to full health in about 7 or 8 seconds. So that's nice. Okay, that's a large knapsack. Okay, I'm gonna put that down there and sell that later. I think we're good to go. Yep. All right. So let's go kill some orcs, collect some wood and metal salvage. Joy says, "Nice those T-Rex, or damn those T-Rex. I used to use the Cataclysm talent move and one-shot them until they got nerfed." Yeah, usually the only thing I can really gauge the strength of a mob is by its health. And at the time I think we had maybe 3,500 health. And the raptors are running around with about, or not the raptors, but the T-Rex are running around with about 23k. So that's about the difference we were looking at yesterday. And those are pretty densely packed, so we'll let them have that. Once again, if you see a mob like this sitting down, if you can hit them, that first shot will always be a crit. So let's go ahead and take care of him before the wolf comes. These guys are going to hit Sam a little bit harder than normal, just because we're about 2 levels below where we should be for this content, but I'd rather be here than Silithus. So yeah, the wolf, which is kind of weak compared to the guard, hits me for 9% of my health, so we'll just be aware of that. Joel says, "Geez, big difference." Yeah, they and I couldn't quite get a final number, but I think there's at least 5 T-Rexes in Ngoro. So and 2 of them. All right, so this guy, let's go ahead and attack him. This isn't going to really help too much, but yeah, you got that really tiny dot back there, but something's better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, the T-Rexes, there's like 5 of them, and 2 of those were super buggy. So what would happen is that they wouldn't walk, they would just kind of port every 10 or 20 yards, and that just made them even harder to deal with. But we did survive it. I don't know if I'll do Ngoro next time. If I do, it'd just be to get the bare minimum quest out the way. But that questing there was a lot harder than the comparable zone of, say, Winter Spring. So if you do the Ironman challenge and you have to decide between those 2 zones, go to Winter Spring. It will be easier. Silence the fireball. Go ahead and grab this. I think we might pour this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna slow him down. Sam's probably gonna die, so I'm gonna slow him down and have time to res Sam here. There we go. And yeah, we have this guy patrolling around again, so I'm gonna go on the other side. Since he's going in that direction, I'll just kind of follow behind the patrol. That way there's not too much of a risk of pulling a ton of stuff. Go ahead and silence that. We'll get our free shot, free crit on this guy. There we go. Alright, so we have cloth. Let's set that aside just so we can sell that later. For those who are new to the Ironman challenge, you can use the auction house both to sell gear and buy gear. So, oh, he's coming back around. Shit. Let's see. You can use the auction house to sell gear and buy gear, as well as cloth. So that's why I'm saving my cloth as much as possible. I'm going to go ahead and pop Bestial Wrath just because we'll slow him down. Bestial Wrath has what, a about a minute and a half cooldown, so I try to save it for my oh shit moments, but if it so happens that I don't think I'm gonna have one of those for a while, I'll just use it on situations where we pull two or three mobs. We're probably about a minute from turning in our first Outland quest. Now the big lookout for this zone, if there's anything we learned last time, it was to avoid the blood elf that walks right along here. Even if you're on a PvP realm, if you get too close to him, you'll aggro him and oops. Alright, wow, I didn't pull him. Okay, good. You'll aggro him, but what's worse than that is that you will actually become flagged for PvP. And just to kind of give you a perspective, guys that have BOA gear will typically have about 3 times the amount of health. Now, the amount of attack power is going to translate differently from class to class, but you can just kind of round it off at 3 times the attack power, so you don't want to mess with them too awful much. I'll just get this guy. That's why I don't think there's any rules against doing battlegrounds or PvP, but people just don't do it because you're such at a disadvantage. There's almost no point, you know what I mean? Now, there's been a couple people who've tried to do the Ironman challenge on a PvP server, and the highest I've heard of someone getting is 98, and that is some stressful leveling, in my opinion. I don't know if I would want to even attempt that. That seems like that would be super difficult to even try to complete. So we'll turn these in. We're getting about 10k XP, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Alright, so what do we need to do next? Have to go over here, and we got 2 quests, didn't we? Oh, we got to burn the towers. Okay, we can go ahead and do that now. I think all the towers are on the horde side of the pathway here, so alright, let me yep, I aggroed him. If you're mounted and you aggro something like that, the best advice I can give is to just dismount and kill the mob, because if you try to outrun it and you run into another one or even a third one, and that third one dismounts you, 1, you're not going to be dismounted at 100% health. 2, you've gone from a situation where you could easily handle one to a situation where you're balancing and trying to control 3 different mobs. So the best course of action I've seen for that is just to actually, as soon as you aggro one, dismount and take care of it, and then hop back up and keep going. It takes a little longer, but I think it's 10 times safer. Alright. The reason I'm not cutting across here is because there's a lot of level 60, 61 orcs, And those guys do hit like trucks, so we're trying to find the opening spot, which is usually over here. And I will run over here and then burn the buildings. Avoid that. Now also this pathway has a horde patrol that goes down it, so it looks like I'm in a situation where I just need to kill these guys to squeeze through this little angle here. Silence that. Wait for kill command to reset, and we're good to go. Okay. That's two different mobs. Okay. There seems to be more here than there were last time. That's weird. Alright, we'll take him out. Yep. I don't know why Sam just sits there sometimes after I kill something. Oh, we'll give him a heal. Ooh, that was a hard hit. Nice. Let's go ahead and hit this guy since we already have one CC'd. Give him another heal. Wait for kill command to come off cooldown. I don't think we're too close to the path, but I'll move over just in case. And we are getting to our first tower here that we need to burn. So let's see. I wonder if I can reach it from here. Yep, we're alright. Okay. Not in combat, so we're still okay. I think since... Let's go ahead and take care of him. Since we are kind of low level for this zone, silence that. Oops. Okay. I was too late with my silence. Since we are in a low level zone, we're kind of treating this as a little bit more dangerous than normal, I suppose. Take care of him. Just because these things can hit hard, and we don't want something sneaking up behind us just to take an average situation and make it that much more difficult. So I think the crust burster is going to keep going that direction, so let's do that. Ensign, how you doing? Welcome back. Ensign says, not a tower, a thrower? What do you mean, Ensign? Let's see, let's throw a torch here. And let's kind of work our way across. Oh, the quest. I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think we just have... Yeah, so these, I guess, are your throwers, right? Eastern, thrower burn. Oh, did I call them towers earlier? Okay, I gotcha. My bad. Alright, so let's let the wolf, the mounted guy, go do his thing. Normally, my numbers run, you know, of course, as far as like engaging with mobs and whatnot. 1's going to be manageable. 2, damn it. 2's not too bad. 3 and 4 is kind of where you get into your harder situations, and kind of anything more than 4, let's silence that. Anything more than 4 kind of makes it a situation where you need to figure out, do you need to run away, or do you need to burn a lot of cooldowns to get away? Because I think anything more than 4, you're kind of looking at a vast majority, a much higher chance of dying, should I say. So I don't know where the mounted guy went, but let's go ahead and take him out the way. Throw this. Alright. Make sure we're alright. No issue there, and we'll just hearth back. Save some time. I don't think we're going to need our hearthstone until 7:30. I want to have, so the last time I should use my hearthstone is at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, because I want to have that available for when the servers go down, just to kind of port back and find myself in a safe location. Because most of the time when they say you have 15 minutes for a server shutdown, you actually do have 15 minutes, but occasionally they'll give you a 15-minute warning. It'll go to 14 minutes, maybe 13, and then the server shut down. So you just kind of want to avoid that when you can. Pog, welcome to the stream. Long time. True, but when you but with BOA you can be a raid boss and just take them all down. Yes, you can. Especially if you have a tank spec. Let's see, turn that in. We don't have a follow-up, I don't think. Everything's this way, so I've never seen the Fel Reaver over here. That's interesting. So he does come way over there. That's good to know. I think we actually ran over there to go around. Huh. Well, that's definitely good to know now. Jesus Christ. That is a showstopper. Let's see, I have 3,800 health and he has 64,000. So I don't know about your math, but that looks about 15 or more times higher than what I have. Turn this in. Grab this quest as well as this one. And he gave us 2, right? Oh, I think the other one's for a dungeon. So we'll hold on to the dungeon quest, but we're definitely not going to be able to do it. So in case the Fel Reaver starts working his way back this way, I don't know if he does like a circle or if he kind of turns around and just follows a line back and forth, but we'll just kind of keep an eye out for him. Pog says, I'm playing Warlords of Draenor private server times 100, which is dead and Russian. But these English-speaking warrior who ran me through Wailing Caverns gave me a 1K code. Nice. Yeah, you know, I don't have too much experience with private servers. I don't know. Are they typically free to play? Is that why they're so much more appealing? I think it was Fail Mist that I saw when it popped up and everyone was starting to play it and stream, and one of the guys was already talking about potentially having some sort of charge to allow people to boost their character down the road, but I don't know if that's how they typically make their money, or how do they kind of mitigate the time that they put in and get some sort of monetary return. Alright, so I'll probably end up pulling all those guys if I shoot them now. So there we go, let's do that. Because I guess for private servers, unless you just really love that expansion, it seems like an incredible amount of work to go back and reset your script lines, your codes, and all that stuff to get it to the equivalency it used to be. Oops. Let's give this guy a minute. Watch out for the Fel Reaver wherever he's at. And I guess we'll just knock this guy out since he's here. and we'll take care of him. But no, this is just for clarity's sake, this is retail, so the XP in these old contents, these old expansions, old world zones, whatever you want to call them, it's a little bit less than it used to be during vanilla and Burning Crusade, so at least we have that going for us. Pog says download client, make an account on the website and set your realm list that, and they give you. Oh, okay. That seems kind of straightforward. What do I need? I need 2 more sets of imps. So. Oh, I think we got a gun, guys. Take a look at it here in a second. I think Sam might bite the dust. Nope, we saved him. Okay. I'm gonna give him another heal because I don't want to deal with 3 imps on my own. There we go. Now, if this gun hits slow, that's going to be pretty ideal for me. I do prefer the slower weapons over the faster ones. Typically, just because when you do your average grinding on the mob, on your average mob, should I say, you kind of hit more often with Cobra Shot than Auto Shot. So I kind of want to invest my attack power into Cobra Shot. Jolt says, I think the last time I was on one was some sort of buy a rank and boost your characters or buy gold. Okay. See, that's what I was wondering too, if kind of purchased into the economy of a private server. Because there's got to be some way for those guys to make a living. You can't invest that much time and not have some sort of monetary income to, account for that time. Batman, welcome back. How you doing? Hello. Sorry I couldn't watch yesterday. I was without any electricity for about 4 or 5 hours. Really? Was it like a thunderstorm or just a random outage? No, it's all good though. We did a 12-hour stream yesterday. It was pretty spur of the moment and random, but I had the time available, so that'll kind of make up for the short 2-hour stream today. And yeah, we went from 41 to 58. So let's see, report to what's his name. So we need to go this way as well. I want to watch out for the. All right, so the Fell Reaver is making his way back here. I need to keep that in back of my mind. Let's see. Puck says, "Don't you dare die, Sam." You damn right. That cat's killed me once or twice now. Why did everyone hate Warlord's Draenor? I thought it was good. I think Warlord's Draenor, the main reason, the bad thing that Warlord's Draenor had is, I guess it's maybe on 2 tiers. One was, we'll talk about Warlord's Draenor while we watch the Fell Reaver walk by, because I don't want to be in front of it. Warlord's Draenor was rough right out the gate because what had happened was Blizzard would kind of announce that we were going to have certain capitals, we were going to have certain features in game. We're going to have, I can't remember all the stuff we were going to have, but there were like maybe 4 to 5 major features that we were going to have, and then they allowed for pre-purchase. And so people pre-purchased the game with those promises in the back of their minds, and then after the pre-purchases went out, Blizzard kind of went back and started removing stuff. Like we lost the 2 capitals, we got placed on some sort of island, we lost an entire zone that was actually going to be in the game at one point. The garrisons were nowhere near what they were made out to be, and people were just really upset that they already purchased the game and then they were getting less than what they bought. And then it's always kind of hard to for companies to regain ground, but I I think in combination with the storyline, like we're going to an alternate timeline, people just kind of were like, okay, whatever. So it wasn't that engaging. And then garrisons, you know, you didn't need anyone. You didn't need to go to a capital. You didn't need to you know, to go buy ore or herbs, or I need to go over here, and this guy's all in my way. And then you had trade chat within your garrison, so there's really no reason to go out, which is and interact with other players, which is very anti, what do you call it, MMO to a lot of players. Oops, let's move out the way of that guy. So I think Warlords just had a uphill battle from the moment they started cutting content, so I think that was one of the major downfalls for that. I kind of don't want to aggro the crust burster, but let's see. Jordan, welcome back. Hello, my friend. How are you? Let's see. Wannabe, welcome to the stream, bud. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the channel. We are doing Ironman challenge and hopefully going to make it to 59, if not 60 today. Let's see. Wannabe, thank you for the sub. Like I said, welcome to the channel, and we're going to be doing the Ironman challenge at least until I get to 110. So I think I just need to go ahead and do this first. I think I have to kill what, enough guys to get the crystals to shut down the gate. So these guys are a little more densely packed than they were last time. So Pog, thank you for the sub as well. Welcome to the stream, and hopefully we get to level 59, 60 today. I don't think I need to worry about the Fell Reaver for at least 5 minutes, so we'll take advantage of that. That's 1 demonic runestone. I need 4 to shut down that gate, so let's go ahead and knock these guys out. The Creative, thank you for the sub as well, and welcome to the stream. I do apologize if I get behind chat today. I am trying to watch my back as much as possible. Yeah, like that right there. For mobs as well as the Fell Reaver. Normally when you're in a congested area like this, you want to make sure that you hit the rotating and moving packs first. Let me put my food on my bar here. I did buy food, right? Yep. Reason being is that 9 times out of 10, if there's anyone that's going to make a situation go from good to bad, it's the random rotating or patrolling mobs. Oops, I think I missed. Nope, I'm good, okay. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll take care of him. Now let's see. George says, Blitz gave me a wad for free because I was inactive for 2 years. Really? Well, that's kind of nice. You know, for me personally, Warlords of Draenor was really nice, just because I'm kind of an alcoholic, so I just had about 10 guys farming garrisons every day. So I'd log in, send them on their missions, log back out. So you know, it's maybe 2 minutes per character, so maybe 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, just switching characters and sending them on missions, and yeah, amass quite a bit of gold. Let's silence the bolt here. Watch your back. How much health does he have? Yeah, oh, he's an elite too. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I saw that. I did not know elites popped out of that thing. Alright, do I have enough demonic crystals yet? Yeah, I do. I got 6, so... the difficulty with these old zones is Outland, in my opinion, is much more difficult than... there we go. Than Northrend. There we go. just because of its slightly more buggy nature. I've had more often than not in Outland over any other zone respawns pop up on top of me, like the whole area that I'm questing in. So if you do come to Outland, just play a little bit more conservatively than you would have in Azeroth, because it's not so much the health and the attack power of the mobs as it is just kind of their somewhat buggy nature sometimes. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. We will be skipping Blade's Edge this time around. That was a nightmare of a zone. I think that's the area where I got down to 8% and almost died due to the ogres. Silence that. Creative says, what's your favorite expansion? Honestly, Creative, I think it's Legion. I've actually had a ton of fun in Legion. That being said, I haven't logged into my main in about a week due to the Ironman challenge. I've kind of gotten addicted to this, but outside of Legion, I actually enjoyed Mist of Pandaria. That's when we got our pet battles, if I can say that right, pet battles, and all that. And I don't know, I enjoy the storyline, but I think a lot of people just didn't care for the fact that, you know, we have pandas now, and maybe they didn't enjoy the fact that they also kind of contributed to the storyline. So I don't know, I didn't mind it too much. I'm not too big of at that time, a lore person. I've kind of gotten more into the stories and the lore here recently, but at the time I wasn't, so the addition of the Pandaria didn't bother me all too much. I've yet to play one, I think. Speak with Wing Commander to bomb those guys. Okay, let's do that. So we need to bomb the other gates. I think if I put this here, it should, yeah, there we go. So we're going to fly over to these bombs. Give me a chance to catch up with chat. Wannabe says, at least they made it where you can visit garrisons. Yes, so I actually still visit my garrisons pretty regularly. I hope that makes it. Just because that's my particular method of making gold still. I use professions and make hex weave bags, so that's kind of my style of making gold. I'm sure I could make a video on it one day, but it's pretty straightforward. You just log in once a day and use the cooldown and make cloth. And then once you have enough, you make a bag and you sell it. Which they've gone up in price quite a bit recently. I'm not sure why. If there's maybe all of a sudden a massive influx of players, but the bags on my server have gone from, they were hovering around 1,000 gold per bag for the longest time, and now all of a sudden they started spiking up to 1,800. So I've probably sold, oh, I don't know, I'd have to actually look and see, but I would say easily over 500 bags. So it's just, you know, an easy source of income. More importantly, a quick source. Pog says, I had 2 100s the first week. See, I don't know how you did that, because I'll go into the story of how I've kind of went to Alliance, but me and the girlfriend, we took a week off. This was the first time we did it. We took a week off to play the game. And you know, it was gonna, Warlords was gonna launch, it was gonna be awesome. And if there's anything Warlords did right, the leveling was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I think they did a good job with that. But anyway, we took the week off. That was gonna be all we were gonna do. And then they had that massive server issue. Like, Blizzard just wasn't prepared for the massive influx of players that were happening at that time. So the server where we were playing on, we were Horde on Illidan, and could not log in for, like, I want to say, oh, you know what, we got a gun a minute ago. It's level 64. Wow, that's nice. It hits slow. I'll keep it just in case. That is nice though, I'll keep that. But no, going back to the story, So the server was down, like for day one, it was down, what, 12 hours, and then the day after that, 14 or 16 hours. So the fact that you were able to actually play that and level up is pretty nice. So we pretty much just leveled on our alt server, and by the time Illidan got under control and they were able to address the server lags, it was so bad that they actually gave people, I think, what was it, five or six free Warcraft days, or gameplay days. So yeah, it was pretty bad, and it was enough to make us and give us enough time to level Alliance tunes on Khadgar, and that's kind of where we've been since. So if it wasn't for Warlords, we'd probably still be Horde, to be honest. Oh, let's kill this guy before he sees us. You know what? I think we're following someone's respawns, because oops, let's drop this. Res Sam. Because those guys weren't there when we first came up, so let's, yeah, neither was he actually. So we'll eat after we've killed this guy, since we're down to 65% health. And there we go. Let's see, Wannabe says, and good luck on the challenge. Thank you, Wannabe, I appreciate that. Hopefully, like I said, I think we'll make it to 59. We're doing pretty good. I think we're having a decent pace here. I do need to blow up that tower though. But whether or not we can make it to 60 by server shutdown, I'm not quite sure. Jordan says, meeting up with friends again today, staying over, so I probably won't be able to watch any more of your stream today, if there will be any. No, Jordan, I think once server shut down, I have quite a bit to do today as well. So that's kind of why I was more willing to do the long stream yesterday, just to make up for it, preemptively make up for it, I guess. But yeah, no, that's no problem. This will be a 2-hour stream today, and we'll just get as far as we can. We'll come back tomorrow, same time. So that's the those are my hours, by the way. Every morning, I do have my off days listed in the description. So, but otherwise, outside of those off days, every morning at 6 a.m. we start and just see how far we can get. I'm gonna silence that. Jordan says, for some reason, Druid felt more fast for the Ironman challenge. Oh no, for normal leveling. I gotcha. Yeah, I just recently leveled a Druid, and those are nice. I actually should have mained one a long time ago, but alright, so I need to slowly work my way across here. But yeah, I enjoyed Druid leveling. It did seem pretty quick. Nikki says, hi Qyune. Hi Nikki. How's work going? Who are you working with today? Oops, let's go ahead and kill that guy. Give Sam a quick heal. Alright, so we want to take care of this tower, I guess. Or do we want to go outside first? I guess we'll go outside. I have to clear a small pathway here. I'm gonna hit that while I can. There we go. I think if you don't hit him and he sees you, he summons 2 mobs. I think that's how that works. Well, tell Nancy I said hi. Doro, welcome to the stream. And look at that, I face pulled. Amateur hour. Alright, so we'll heal Sam up. Try not to do any more face pulling here. Dora says, what is the white circle appearing over your mouse? That is my mouse sonar. So a lot of times when I raid or I'm in a congested area, I'll lose where my mouse is. And I don't use it to click my spells too awful much, especially my more common ones, but I use it to find my mouse in case I need to click on a less used spell, or excuse me, a mob I can't particularly find. It's very useful if you're tanking, because 9 times out of 10 you're tanking more than one mob, and with all the AoE on the ground, it's kind of all the AoE, all the mobs and everything on the ground, it's kind of, you lose your mouse more easily. So it just allows me to quickly find the mouse, rather than tab through 6 targets and then accidentally tab one more time than needed. Let's actually kill this guy. Seems to be patrolling around. We'll heal him. Alright. It says Warcraft question mark. Are you asking what server? What you asking there? It's oh, whoops. Should have read Sam. So hits for about 10%, so that's manageable. We definitely don't want more than 2 on us. I'm gonna stop that guy there, just because all I need to do is burn this tower and go. Okay. Alright, so he's not aggroed, so I don't have to worry about him chasing me once the trap despawns. I'm gonna kill this just because I don't want that sneaking up on me. And let's see. Yeah, we'll take care of him. Razor, long time no see. Welcome back. Says I'm doing the Ironman. So I'm doing the Ironman challenge recently with the warrior as Fury and rogue as outlaw, and it's pretty hard once you get over level 60. Died twice with. Oh really? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you stream it, or do you just kind of do it on your own? Oh, we did pull that. Alright, there we go. We'll we need to make our way this way, I think. So let's take out him first. I'm gonna save my silence for if he tries to summon something. Doesn't look like he did, so that works. I think these guys summon skeletons, and that's kind of what I want to stay away from anything else. Destroyer, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Oh good, the dogs don't spawn. Okay. So if you shoot these guys, for whatever reason the dogs don't spawn, we're going to start saving our eroded mail gear, just so we have that. I'm going to shoot this first though. And take out this guy. So he's just hitting with fireballs for some odd reason. Take care of the shaman over here. Give Sam a quick heal. Dauro says, I see. Oops. Let's take care of him just because he's patrolling around. Alright, so make our way over here, take out this guy. Dauro says, I see, it seems useful if you lose your mouse, so sure you won't lose it with the with the add-on. Yeah, hopefully it's not like blinding on the stream, but like I said, it's a real pain in the ass if you're a tank, and especially if you're raiding and there's just everyone's AoEs on the ground and everything's sparkling and whatnot. It just makes it a little bit more manageable to find that mouse. Alright, so I think should be clear. I'm gonna let Sam heal up here for a second. Yeah, I thought I saw red text. Oh, that's not good. I just aggroed the other guy from across the fence. So that's kind of the buggy nature. 9 times out of 10, yeah, he's gonna pull another guy. So let's just see which one gets trapped, and we'll take out the other one. So that's kind of the buggy nature. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna aggro a mob if you stand near him and there's a wall between you, even around a corner. But this is Outland, and this is what we have to work with at the moment. Okay. Alright, so we'll heal Sam up and we'll drop off this last item here. There we go. Let's see, Q says, Q, welcome to the stream, by the way. Pandarian rogues are good for taking less fall damage. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Is the Pandarian in general, the benefit they have, I know they get 2 times the food buff, but do they have resistance to fall damage? Is that it? Q also says, what is the name of the mouse add-on? It's Sonar Mouse, I think. Let me pull that up real quick for you. Let's see, taking a look at my add-ons here. Mouse Sonar. That's what it is. Razor says, no, I'm not streaming. I'm just doing on my own. Okay, alright. And just to basically chill. Well, that's too bad that they died in at level 60. Trust me, I know that feeling all too well. I also know that should I say, know that panic sensation that you get when you're about to die, you know? It's like, is this where it ends? Even before you die, you're kind of thinking in the back of your mind, could I have done something else? Is this how it goes down? Because yesterday we got down to 18% on a ship because Sam bugged out, and even though he was active, he was caught on the ledge of the ship, so he wasn't doing anything. So that's just one of the, you know, hunter things you have to be aware of and watch out for. Ledges and taking shortcuts and whatnot. Jeez. End that right there. See, I mean, you have to take into account the fact that you are not your own aggro range. You also have to count for your pets. So just the price of being a hunter. Let's go ahead and... Alright, so the Fell Reaver's leaving where we need to go, so that works out. I'm going to go this way. They seem to patrol more along the paths and whatnot, so I'm just going to go behind the tower and grind my way out of here. I think I can avoid him altogether. And of course, okay. So Sam's going to get hit with that. And we'll silence the second one. And I think we pulled that guy back there, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Summon Sam. And we'll send Sam in there. I think we can... There we go. Alright. So yeah, that's kind of the main disadvantage of going into a zone earlier than you should, is that you're just going to aggro more than you normally would. He's going to walk up behind me, so let's just avoid that scenario altogether. I think in all, the challenge in the Ironman challenge is not necessarily skill based. I don't think, in my opinion. You know, it's not the situations where how do you handle pulling 2 or 3 mobs. It's more so the situation of how do I avoid putting myself in a situation where I'm pulling 2 or 3 mobs. And I think if you can kind of master that more so than focusing on how to handle more mobs than once, it should be a little bit easier to manage. It's just going it's a different skill set, you know what I mean? It's planning ahead more so than reacting to the moment. So I think with that, we're finally out of this little area. Razor says, I do want to try a healing class, pure heal, maybe cool or not, who knows. You know, I think that would be slow, but it would be safer. Possibly. I think where you would run into your issues are in your faster respawn areas, such as caves or ships or buildings, you know, where mobs tend to respawn at a more frequent rate. And so ideally you want to kind of just clear through those as quickly as possible and get out, but at the same time, if you're healing, you may be able to take on that challenge more easily than other classes going through there slowly. Alright, so let's turn in that. And let's see, where do we need to go next? We still need to come back here. We need Cursed Talisman. Huh. That's kind of weird. Wow, I wonder why we didn't have that quest beforehand. I wonder if I just didn't pick up that quest. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might be having to, I'm definitely going to have to kill them all again, but for some odd reason I thought I had picked up that quest, but maybe not. Alright. No problem. Doru, thank you for the sub. Once again, welcome to the stream. It's level 59. So let's see, that gives us more than likely 45 minutes to get to 60. So let's see if we can do that. All, of course, being as safe as possible, right? Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to take care of the eye first. Let's see, Q says, what is the name of the mouse add-on? Okay, we did do that. And Pandarian take half falling damage. I think Holy Priest can be a challenge. You basically two-hit things to hit. Really? I didn't know that Holy Priest had that much damage to do. I know if you disc kind of relies on doing damage and heal, so I think that would be a strong spec, wouldn't it? I think. Like I said, I have a 110 Priest, but I've only leveled him using the invasion, so I haven't really played him with too much skill, if any. Doris says, trying to think of what other class would be easy to do this challenge on, but Hunter seems to be the safest, I bet. Let me think. I think Warlock would be a good contender. I've heard people say that the Priest is pretty easy to do on the Ironman challenge, but I've only heard that. I haven't seen anyone playing a Priest or whatever, so that may be pure speculation. So I don't know if I'd put too much weight into that opinion just yet. I'm gonna at least trap that guy. That way I don't have a caster trying to blow me up while I kill the melee here. Let's see, the other class, I think a Warlock's a pretty safe option. I've only seen one person so far going with a Paladin, and he seems to be doing pretty good. I know 2 people are giving the monk attempt. Oops, the monk an attempt. Go ahead and silence that spell. And from what I've seen, and the little bit I have played a monk, they hit like trucks. What is that? Oh, he did get a summon off. Okay. So monks actually might be a decent option. I think I'm gonna have to come back here for some odd reason and kill a named mob if I remember how the series goes. Gotta watch out for our patrolling mobs. I am gonna stay away from that guy. I don't want to aggro him and then have to deal with 2 or 3 of those dogs, so we'll play that as carefully as possible. Alright, so we're going to sneak through here just a little bit. I don't know if we can level in 45 minutes. I might be able to, but if we run into too many more grinding quests, I think that might not be feasible for today. We'll just push it and we'll see. Alright, So the idea here is to stay away from the wall as much as possible. Razor says, no, you're talking about the Discipline Priest. Holy is pure healing. Really? How do you do your damage then? That would be safe because Holy, like you said, is pure healing, but I didn't know they didn't have any too much damage. So, oh wait, do they still have they still have Smite, right? I think that's like the go-to priest damage spell. Progressive says, what server do you have your 110 characters on? I have it on Khadgar and Alaria, since those two share the realms. Excuse me. We need 4. Let's go ahead and get this guy since he's meandering around. We'll give him the rest of the day off. And I think if we pull this guy first, we don't aggro the other one. I'm going to silence that. Calm him down and take out this guy. So yep, he is aggroed, so if the trap does fall off, he'll come after me. So let's just, we have quick kill command back up, so we're good. And oh, he put a curse on me, didn't he? What did he do? Oh, reduce my healing. Okay, I'm fine. Alright, so we need 3 more of the talismans. And Razor says they have 2, Smite and the I don't remember the name. Yeah, that's me. I've been playing this game for 10 or 12 years, I can't remember, but I still don't know half the names of the spells out there. I think people who can remember that kind of stuff tend to be pretty good at PvP because they know how to kind of preemptively predict and counter other players and their spells. But I'm not one of those. My memory's terrible, so I don't think I could be any sort of biology major by any means. So we'll silence that though. Let's see, Razor says the debuff of Black Skull. What's the name? The debuff of the Black Skull. I have no idea. Like I said, I am terrible with remembering the names of stuff and names in general, actually. I'm trying to think though, because these one of the spells I remember, I think Shadow Word. I should not have attacked him. Just gonna aggro him again, I think. Yep. Okay. Well, I need to kill him to get that loot, so let's do that. Silence that. Ooh. What's this? We had that guy pop up and then that one sneak up behind us, so let's avoid that. We are 5% in and we have what looks to be roughly 35 minutes, but we have our talisman, so let's go turn that in. First we'll heal Sam. Q says it is called Shadow Word Pain. Oh, that's right. Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death is the other one, right? Or is that just for Shadow? So since he's coming this way, we'll take care of him. The little bit I did level the priest, I know we have Smite, and the other one is like some sort of Chastise? Is that what I'm thinking of? Chastise? I don't know. I'm a terrible priest, so that's probably why I don't remember that also. Let's see. Dora says, I'm thinking of trying a mage for the challenge. More power to you, Dora. Casters are definitely something I'm not good at. I heard that the mage could be strong, given its shield and its CC ability. I will grab those gloves and sell those later. But I've played melee classes for far too long, so I don't have that style of gameplay that kind of like, okay, you need to run away from this mob now. It's, you know, I've always played a DK or warrior, paladin, or hunter, and I think you need to be able to Alright, yep, we need to go all the way back here one more time. Because we love this place so much. And kill this guy. I kind of don't mind going back and forth in here because it does give us a break from having to keep our head on a swivel and watch out for the Veil Reaver. So I am going to kill that just so I don't have to deal with it later. And I think the wiser route would be to go around this way. 'Cause like I said, I don't want to aggro the dogs. Wow. Let me see. I might be able to run up this hill. I might be able to do it. Nope. Maybe. Nope. We're going around, guys. Gotta play it safe. We are only level 59, so there's no, we're not in so much of a rush that we're willing to kill ourselves over this, so let's, play it safe as possible. Take him out. And I'm gonna freeze him. He would. Okay. I think I fired my silencing shot way too late. Okay, we have that coming up. Alright. We'll heal Sam. I think we're gonna have to retrap this guy just because more stuff is coming. So we'll take care of the immediate threats first. And now we can take care of them. Ooh, that hit hard. So we're down to 82%. I think we're alright. Like I said, we're going to just kind of make our way around and work our way into our pretty much first building of the day. Of also Outland. And this is one of those buildings that has a it's circular, so when you go into it you have mobs that kind of rotate in a certain direction, and 9 times out of 10 nice, that guy spawned right on top of us. So let's wait on cooldowns. Let's regenerate our focus here. Razor says Frost Mage is easy, Fire and Arcane can be hard. Is Frost the one you get with a pet? And is it possible the pet can tank? Or is it just kind of extra damage? So let's silence that. There we go. Progressive says Chastise, Holy Fire, Smite, Holy Nova, and Divine are started according to Google. Oh, okay. Well, that let's kill him. I guess that does give you a little bit of. It seems like if you did it as a healer, it would be a lot slower, but maybe safer actually. May actually be safer. Alright, so let's trap this guy here. Yeah, so we're going to let's see what this does. So he's aggroed to us, but I'm afraid if I send in Sam, it's going to pull this guy as well. So just kind of waiting on cooldowns at the moment. And that is going over there. So once again, we'll put a trap on him. Alright. And then we'll hit this guy over here. We'll wait on kill command to come off cooldown and we'll finish off that guy. So at this point we are kind of racing the clock, so I'm going to, because I don't want to run into the respawns of these guys when we come back out, so Um, I'm gonna kill him as quickly as possible, I suppose. Because respawns in a building, in a cave, or in a ship is what's going to kill you more than anything else will, 9 times out of 10. So it looks like it's a half circle, so... Well, we got lucky with that one. Alright, so... end him. Send him on kill command, and... take care of that totem. There we go. So we need the armored guy here. Is there anyone else in this room, or is it just him? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we will use our Bestial Wrath, give them all our Dire Beasts as well, and get out of here as quickly as possible. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Razor says, no, the pet doesn't tank, it just hits. But you slow down mobs with fire attacks. You have, yeah, freeze, armor. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Frost seems to have a little bit more control. It's more of a, I guess, CC spec than fire. Which from what I heard, Frost is pretty comparable in damage and rage nowadays. I don't know how that translates to PvP, but I thought I heard Frost was decent for raiding. Alright, so we need to turn this in. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and I guess we'll cut across here. I don't think we need to come back into this camp anymore. Alright. Of course, okay. So I'm gonna go walk on the other side of my trap in case one of them sees me. That worked out. And then we'll rest down. Perfect. Let's see, Razor says, Fire hits more and has a debuff of burning, but protection, or no protection almost. And then with ice attacks, not fire, you slow down with the ice attacks. Okay, that makes sense. I think we can actually squeeze through these guys. But yeah, it's going back to doing the Ironman challenge with the mage. Maybe it might not be so bad. I don't know. That would probably give me a good chance to play a mage and actually learn how to play it. So maybe I should give that a shot. I'm kind of wanting to try the melee out though. I feel like I've been doing range to a certain extent for about a month now. And we're going to stay with the hunter. If we die again, we're just going to re-roll another hunter and do this until we get it. But once we do get to 100, I am going to pick... I've been saying I want to pick a warrior, but the artifact questline has the warrior die. So that means you don't really get any of the follow-up quests in Legion. So it turns into maybe a grinding session. So that class to me would be better suited for a bloodthirsty Ironman attempt, more so than just Ironman. So that leaves a monk, a paladin, rogue, a druid. I think that's pretty much it as far as giving a melee a shot. I kind of want to try a monk, to be honest. I think we'll just go ahead and... What do we need to do here? So he's going that way. I guess we'll just... Yeah, send me to Shatter Point. We'll do that. Razor says, can you pick a DK if you get white gear from vendors in the city? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how the DK is set up. The rules on the website, or the website's kind of set up where it takes the DK and the Demon Hunter and puts them in a separate category of tracking. But as far as the specific rules, like do you need to immediately take off your green gear? Or is green gear the only thing you're allowed, or how that actually works? I'm not entirely sure. To me, a DK wouldn't be bad, but you skip a lot of your dangerous zones and dealing with a DK. You go straight to Outland and then straight into Northrend, and you know, you miss literally 24 to 36 hours depending on how you how fast you quest of dangers and questing in Azeroth. So I don't know if you could call that easier, but it does give you kind of the advantage of not having to deal with Azeroth on a whole. So we'll turn in this guy. But you know, I don't know if how many actually DKs have made it to 110. I haven't even looked at that. Let's see. We need to bomb these guys. So this quest isn't so bad. Send me to the Abyssal Shelf. Is that who I need to talk to? Who do I need to talk to? Let me put this bomb in the right spot. This is one of those situations where you should read a quest. Wing Commander at the Shadow Point in Hellfire has asked you to kill all these guys. Now perhaps talk to Windbellow. That's him. Okay, Abyssal Shelf it is. Alright. Just making sure. So we are about 25% into 59, so that's not too bad. Like I said, I don't know if we'll hit 60 today. I was hoping we would, but I think I should have gotten a lot further into 58 yesterday if I wanted to do that. But Progressive says a monk seems fun. You know, I think it would be. The DPS spec side of it's not bad, and I think the tanking side of it's actually fairly strong. So. Whether or not I actually have seen one of those in the top 110, I don't know actually. I think there's one, but I'm not 100% sure. I should probably start bombing these guys, huh? That bomb has a pretty long cooldown. So it looks like we found the Phil Reaver hideout. Trying to stay away from those. And we'll blow up all these guys. There we go. That'd be a good one. Nice. So we have the cannons taken care of. We just need the big guys and the little ones. I'm gonna try to hit him. Oh, nope. Not gonna happen. Alright, so we need 8 more of the little guys. So let's try to focus on the big ones. See if we can hit this group over here. Ah, says the spell's not learned. I don't know why it bugs out and does that, but so we need. Can we get the last 2, or do we need to go for a victory lap? All right, that's it. So I think we should. Yeah, fly back now. We're good. G Smith, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Negran says it's my favorite region in Outland. You know, for the longest time, I was going to level in Negran the first time around, but you know, after kind of thinking about it a little bit more, there's a massive horde camp there, which is kind of fine in and of itself. You know, you just avoid that area. But the other thing is that there's a pack of what, 15 or 20 horde that patrol the roads, and then you know, you have your, what do you want to call it, the kill named mob quest, where you have to go kill like the giants. Gron, I think is what it is. Do we need to do this again? Alright, we can do it again, but it won't give us any XP, so we need to fly to the honor point. And I think that's, yeah, honor point. But it seems like there's a lot more one-hit dangers in the Grand as opposed to the other zones. I might try it this time around just to kind of buffer a little bit of extra XP out of Outland in general, because we're not going to do Blade's Edge again. That was there was way too many bugs and way too many hard-hitting mobs in that zone, so Blade's Edge is on my blacklist, right up there beside Eastern Plaguelands. Alright, so we'll turn this in. I think this is the area where we almost died last time. It was our first close call, I believe, just because of how quickly these guys respawn. So we have, they are also level 62. Oh, that's a rare. Oh, let's go kill it. Go ahead and blow all of our cooldowns. I wonder how much XP we'll get for this. Nice. That was almost 5,900 XP, so that's not bad. And we got a blue item, so we can throw that on the auction house. Sweet. Never seen him before. Alright, so we need to kill 10 of these guys and raise them all. So we'll start with him. I'm kind of enjoying just leveling back here for now, you know, along the outer perimeters of Hellfire, just because we don't need to deal with the Fel Reaver all too much. These guys are 61. Even though they're small, they are still hitting Sam pretty hard, so I think we're gonna have to kind of take a break every 1 or 2 times we kill them up. G-Smith says plus the PvP area. Oh yeah, that's right, you have your the Grand Arena. I did forget about that. I think I'm gonna miss her. I did. There we go. So let's pull him over here. Alright. So we'll heal Sam up. She has 45 seconds, so I want to wait for him to come back around. She's down to 30 seconds, so give Sam a quick heal. She has 20 seconds. Now, like I said, this area tends to respawn pretty quick. And loot these guys. She's down to 10 seconds, so let's go ahead and let Sam get as much health as possible, and then we'll just blow her up. Let's see, Razor says, next one I'm going to try is Shaman, because I'm kind of bored and of dying with the Warrior and the Rogue. Follow Sweet. I have her channel linked in the description. She's one of the YouTubers I tend to follow in her progress. But let me trap this guy. She leveled a Shaman up to 59, I think. So if you kind of wanted something to look at and see how she did what she did, take a look at her progress. She would have gotten a lot further, but she ran into the Eastern Kingdoms, and I think it's not Dark Shore, but near Darkshire, whatever that zone's called. And I guess an alliance mob that I don't even know about is there, and it one-shotted her. So that's why I tend to, as much as possible, just stay the heck away from camps, NPC faction camps. Alright, I don't know if he's going to come through here or go through here, so I half expect these guys to start respawning pretty soon. I don't want him to get too far away. Oh, I missed. Okay. That's nice. He didn't see me. I'll go ahead and use Bestial Wrath just to blow him up real quick again. Alright. So I can't use my trap for a little while. Ah, he bugged out. There we go. Alright, so we can use another trap. Well, we'll wait. Kind of keeping an idea of, or an eye on our back. I did get a green item though. Let's see. Nice. Alright, so I'm not going to mess with that. There's 3 of them there now. Well. So we're cutting it close with the server. Let's see if we can calm this guy down. So these, the reason I'm kind of being careful, normally I would just, whoa. Come on, Sam, jump on that. So that's the respawn I'm talking about. That's the pain in the ass it can be sometimes. Let's respawn. We're in combat because this thing's been aggroed. So we'll hurry up and kill it, and then we'll sit down and eat. Alright, take a quick break. So this is pretty much why you want to have max level food. After about 2 or 3 seconds of eating, you're good to go. Q says goodbye. Goodbye, Q. Have a good rest of the day, man. I will see you next time. The things haven't respawned yet. Oh, we don't need them. Alright, we're done. That's good. Let's see. Razor says, I don't know if I should go elemental or enhancement. Which one's the ranged? Because I think the range has a couple more defensive abilities, I think. Because you can have a shield and, of course, it's ranged. And then you can actually, slow them down and then you can knock them back. I think elemental might be... If elemental is the ranged one, that one might be the safer bet. Alright, so now we need to go back, kill the cannons. So having to go back into the area where we just killed is what's the risky part. We're going to have to kill this guy like 6 times, I think, but maybe we'll start from the other side. So we'll blast our way through these sisters. And start with that cannon, I suppose. Alright, that's done. Razor says elemental. Okay, yep. I would go with that just because it does give you the edge of being ranged. Ah, that's what I didn't want. So that cannon hits for about 10%. Let's see if we can send Sam on that. Come on, Sam. Go take care of that. There we go. So we'll heal Sam up. Take out this guy. So we deal with 4 mobs there. Not ideally, but we did deal with it, so that's 1 cannon down. And we'll sit down and eat once again. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear her out the way. The other reason that we're kind of going this way is I kind of don't want to mess too much with potential respawns on the other side, but I think that Razor Maul, I think is his name, he's going to come probably back around. Let's res Sam real quick. And oh, I should not have used my trap. Whoops. Alright, so he's gonna come up from behind us. Let's go ahead and blow him up. I probably should have hit the cannon first because I think it has less health. Man, it's got 3 shots on me. Alright, so let's eat again. Because I think we are going to run into this guy. There we go. Alright, so we have... Ooh. How close does the Fell Reaver get? So once he gets within a certain range, he does shake the ground. We have another respawn. So it kind of gives you a heads up that he's around, but sometimes by the time you notice it, it's almost too late anyway. So, alright, so we'll trap him. Maybe we can do this a little bit more smoothly than, as long as we don't aggro that cannon. And I think we're good. Alright, so we'll go turn this in and we'll be on our way. And he spawns right there. Yeah, so the cannons have 2k health. I'll probably, if I come back out here with a melee class, or God forbid if we have to come back out here with another hunter, focus on the cannons first, because they have a pretty quick cast time with that rocket, or fireball, should I say. Now Razor says he also makes a mechanical sound that you can hear far away. Yeah, I thought I heard that, but I wasn't sure if that was him or if I had heard something else. So he does make a mechanical sound, that's good. Slay that guy. Let's see, we have 5 minutes, it looks like, before servers reset. Let's fly back to Honor Hold. We'll go to Shadow Point. We'll come back and do this quest. Let me pop up the map. Do this quest tomorrow. We'll pick up this quest, turn in this one over here, and see what we need to do with that. But I don't think 5 minutes is going to be enough time to clear out this whole area, get the key, kill who we need to kill, and then take off out of there. So it's probably in our best interest just to wait. And then we'll go over here and then fly back to Honor Hold. I could have used the Hearthstone, but I'm not sure if I'm going to run back out of Honor Hold real quick to do another quest. I think there's a small cave beside Honor Hold that we might be able to do real quick. So we're just going to try to squeeze as much in as we can to this next 5 or 10 minutes here, and see if we can get a little bit closer to 60. I think it does make a lot of progress. Moves around pretty good. 64k health, so we'll avoid that. Razor says maybe you don't have the sound on. I might not. I have the in-game sound really low. I didn't want it to be overwhelming every time I shot something or Sam growled or something like that, so I do have the sound pretty low in game anyway. We do have another quest up though, so let's turn this in. We'll pick up this, and let's see, what else can we sell. We want to sell everything. I'll get rid of the ring. That's our food, so we'll keep that. Soulbound, soulbound. Looks like everything that's... We can sell the plate stuff, I suppose. Alright, that works out. Okay. So we'll sell that. And the plate is also buying unequipped. So we got a lot of, what was that? Oh, that's our male shoulders. We need those. Nice. So we're working on our Outland transmog set. So we are all of 2 out of 8 pieces. So switch that. There we go. I guess this quest turn ends upstairs. There we go. That's done. So if you don't know the quest where you're kind of chasing a dog around the honor hold area, you can skip all that if you know where the dog ends up at the end anyway, which is going to be right here. So he goes throughout the zone kind of clicking these little dirt piles, but at the end he comes to this one. There's your beads. So we'll just go back and turn those in. Faku says 59. Nice. Yes sir, it is. We're back in Outland. Going for gonna make up for lost time here. I think we have to go back upstairs though. Alright, so that's done. And I think that's going to be it for that particular quest until we go over here, I think? No. Eventually we get a quest to head over to these fell pools, but I don't think it's quite yet. And I think this quest might be PvP based. Hellfire fortifications, yeah, to capture those places, so there's no point in flagging ourselves for PvP. And let's run out here and see if I don't think we might be eligible for these quests. Yep, we are. Okay. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if the gate was at 59 or 60, but it looks like 59. Alright, so we have that done. We'll grab this quest as well. And we have the shutdown timer started now. Let's see. So we have... I suppose I could go into the cave, but I was probably making an unnecessary risk, so... yeah, we'll play it safe. There's no reason to jeopardize, what, 24 hours, 26 hours for 5 minutes, so we'll stand right about here near the end. We're not going to sit in the end just because as much as possible I try to reduce my rested XP as much as possible just for the spirit of the Ironman challenge. Can we buy flying, or is that 60? Yeah, we gotta wait till 60, so okay. What are we eligible for though? So we can buy 3 of these once we hit 60. That's nice. Alright, so let's do that then. Let's park the guy here, log out, and I'll put this back up. I'm going to try to, as much as possible, at the end and the beginning of the streams, put up other YouTubers who are doing the Ironman challenge, whether they're posting a condensed version of the video or actually streaming it. But all of these guys over here, let's see if I can use my mouse over here. Can you see this? There we go. All of the guys over here have I have a link to their channel in the description, so feel free to jump over there and look at what they're doing, how they're doing it, because if you're interested in doing the Ironman challenge, you know, we have Redzy who's doing a paladin, a couple people are doing the hunter, I think Keithy is trying an undead hunter, and then Progressive is doing a what do you call it, a dwarf hunter. So that gives you an extra 2% crit in using a gun. So I'm kind of curious if the extra damage offsets the night elf advantage of shadow meld. I've had shadow meld fail on me a couple of times, so we'll see how that works out and how that looks. But yeah, Falasui is your level 15 warlock, Dollar in Gaming, who I was trying to catch up with yesterday, hence the 12-hour stream, is now 43. Brewmaster Monk, he kind of switches between the tanking and DPS spec, so if you're interested in that, feel free to pop over there. And yeah, that's about it as far as that. So feel free to pop over there, let them know I said hi, and yeah, I guess that's about it for them. So we'll put that away, and servers are going down in 10 minutes. So if you're just waking up, go ahead and go back to sleep. Servers are going down. That will be it for me today. I have a good bit to do. Normally, sometimes on some Tuesdays, I'll do 2 streams, one before shut down and one after. But today I have a good bit to do, so we'll just keep it before, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Every day we're here at 6 a.m. So feel free to chime in. Razor says, a question that I do have of other WoW streamers. What's your opinion on possible classic or legacy servers made by Blizzard with vanilla? Alright, Razor, how about this? I will go ahead and save that question for next time, because that's going to be an in-depth answer, I think. There's different perspectives on several levels with private servers and then doing vanilla content, so I don't want to give you a rushed answer, and what do you say? An unjustified answer for a kind of a deep question. So we'll come back. I'll answer that maybe tomorrow morning, and we'll pick it up from there. But otherwise, guys, I think that's about it for today. So like I said, servers are going down. If you're just waking up, go ahead and go back to bed, and we'll see you tomorrow. So thanks again so much for watching, and you guys have a great rest of the day. See you later.